bayan ay susulong. Tayo ang NNC, tapos pusong nagsisilbi sa mga panig ng bayan. Ating aabutin nutrisyong sapat para sa lahat. Tayo ang NNC, taos pusong nagsisilbi sa ating tungkulin at iisang layunin. Nutrisyong sapat para sa lahat. Nutrisyong sapat para sa lahat.
Nutrisyong sapat para sa lahat.
For the introduction of our participants, let me call on Ms. Michelle P. Aquino, the City Nutrition Action Officer.
A pleasant morning to each and everyone who's here with us today. I am the City Nutrition Action Officer of Catbalogan City, and I welcome you all to our 51st Nutrition Month Regional Launching with the theme, Food at Nutrition Security Maging Priority. Sapat na pagkain, karapatan natin. In a world where hunger and malnutrition still persist, addressing food and nutrition security is more crucial than ever. Today, we gather with a shared conviction that access to nutritious food is a basic human right, essential for the well-being and dignity of every individual. Through expert discussions, sharing of best practices, and collective action, we aim to advance this critical agenda and bring us closer to a world where no one goes hungry or suffer from malnutrition. This program brings together experts, stakeholders, and advocates who share the same goal of making food and nutrition security a top priority and the key to sustainable development. And with that, may we all welcome our esteemed participants who will share their expertise, experience, and assistance towards the success of this program. Our Provincial Governor, Governor Sherry Ann Tan, our Vice Governor, Vice Arnold Tan, our 2nd District Congressman, Congressman Michael P. Tan, our Catbalogan City Mayor, Mayor Dexter M. Uy, our Regional Director from the Department of Social Welfare and Development, Office Region 8, Ma'am Grace Subong, the Assistant Chief Field Operations Division for the Department of Agriculture Region 8, Regional Director Romeo Delmo, from the Department of Agrarian Reform Region 8, Regional Director Attorney Robert Anthony P.U., the Chief Agrarian Reform Program Officer, Sir Ricardo S. Flor, our Catbalogan City Tourism Arts and Information Office City Tourism Officer, Sir Ador L. Hurtado, from National Nutrition Council, our Nutrition Officer 3, Annabel Limbangan, our local artist from LG Catbalogan, Ms. Patlin Nablo Cecilio, our Provincial Nutrition Committee members, the media, from the National Nutrition Council, the Eastern Visayas Association of Barangay Nutrition Scholars, from Department of Health, from HIMSO, the Catbalogan 1 faculty teachers, from City Health Office of Catbalogan, the Regional Nutrition Committee and the Regional Technical Working Group, the Girl Scout of the Philippines Samar Chapter, from DOST, the SBCC Interactive, the Municipal Nutrition Action Officers, the City Nutrition Committee members of Catbalogan City, and the Barangay Captains of Catbalogan City. Today, we'll explore strategies, challenges, and successes in achieving food and nutrition security. Let's work together to create a future where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. Thank you and good morning.
And to hear the message, the welcome message, let us all welcome Dr. Carmela R. Tamayo, the SDS of Catbalogan City.
Thank you, Ma'am Golda. Access to quality nutrition is a fundamental human right. Maupay nga aga Catbalogan, maupay nga aga Samar, pakpak naman kita nga tanang nila. Maminaw man. Before anything else, I'd like to congratulate our poster making and slogan contestants. Your artwork brightens up our day. Alayon pagtugda, wala mo mga estudyante, aadto ko hira, masigapong palakpakan ko sa kanilang lahat. Salamat sa iyo, mga learners. You can now take your seats. The 2025 Nutrition Month logo, nandiyan po sa ating mga program. The food basket, which contains Go, Grow, and Glow food, represents principles of adequate and balanced nutrition na dapat nasa hapagkainan ng bawat pamilyang Pilipino, na dapat ipinapakain natin araw-araw sa ating mga kasambahay, sa ating mga anak. Today, we are happy to participate in this regional nutrition launch hosted by the provincial government through our proactive governor, Honorable Shari Antan, with the participation of the City of Catbalogan offices headed by our dazzling anamon guwapo, aktibong ihapon na Mayor Honorable Dexter Uy, nganhang nga tanan na din-mention kanina during the presentation. Naiunaha ako ni Ma'am Michelle. Good morning also to our guests. Haatong nga tanan, maupay nga aga. Welcome to this exciting 51st Nutrition Month regional launching. May we create a greater nutrition awareness in the province of Samar. Mabuhay!
At this juncture, let us listen to the nutrition message of Attorney Rosalina U. Bascal, the Deputy Executive Director 3, the Administrative and Financial Service and Officer in Charge, Executive Director 4 of the National Nutrition Council.
Happy Nutrition Month, mga kanutrisyon. It's that time of the year again when we come together to promote and advance nutrition across all sectors and levels of our society. This year, we commemorate the 51st Nutrition Month mandated by the Presidential Decree number 491 in 1974, also known as the Nutrition Act of the Philippines. At this momentous event, we at the National Nutrition Council invite you to join and support us once more as we celebrate the 51st Nutrition Month this July 2025 with the theme, Food at Nutrition Security, maging priority, sapat na pagkain, karapatan natin. Food and nutrition security must be ensured for all, regardless of age, gender, religion, or socioeconomic status. Access to safe, sufficient, and nutritious food should never be privileged. It is our fundamental human right. Through this year's Nutrition Month campaign, we call on all stakeholders from national and local leaders, program managers, local nutrition focal points, and community members to participate, support, and take actions toward improving food and nutrition security, especially for the most vulnerable Filipino families. We also urge strengthen multi-sectoral cooperation and collaboration to make nutritious food more available, affordable, and accessible to everyone. Let us work together to support, put budget, and implement the Philippine Plan of Action for Nutrition, PPAN 2023-2028, to achieve lasting improvements in food and nutrition outcomes for all Filipinos. May this sector-wide celebration remind us of the vital role that food security plays in achieving proper nutrition. Food security and nutrition are deeply interconnected. It must be addressed simultaneously to break the cycle of hunger and malnutrition, both of which often stem from inadequate access to quality, affordable, and nutritious food. Let us make Nutrition Month truly meaningful through championing inclusive, community-driven solutions, ones that make nutrition sapat para sa lahat a reality for every Filipino. Happy 51st Nutrition Month, everyone.
And to know more about this activity today, let us hear it from Ms. Lucila C. Duterte, OIC, the Provincial Nutrition Officer.
To our tender, supportive, and encouraging Governor of the Province of Samar, Governor Sharian Tan, the ever-warm and compassionate Vice Governor Arnold Tan, the radiating City Mayor of Catbalogan City, Honorable Dexter Uy, the Chairman of the Regional Nutrition Committee, at the same time the Regional Director of the Department of Health, Eastern Visayas Center for Health Development, Regional Director of Superior Bisa Balderino, represented by the Regional Nutrition Program Coordinator, Ma'am Felicita Burata, the Regional Nutrition Coordinator of the National Nutrition Council Region 8, Dr. Catalino P. Dotolio Jr., the ever-warm and accommodating Schools Division Superintendent of the City of Catbalogan Division, Dr. Carmila R. Tamayo. Likewise also to the Schools Division Superintendent of Samar Division, Dr. Moises Labian, the different regional directors and members of the Regional Nutrition Committee, Technical Working Group, officers of the Eastern Visayas Association of Barangay Nutrition Scholars, provincial directors, Provincial Nutrition Committee, Municipal and City Nutrition Action Officers, the barangay captains, media personnel, guests, and to everyone, good morning. Good morning! It is my honor to share to you the purpose of why we are here today. So Nutrition Month is the annual campaign to create greater nutrition awareness among Filipinos, pursuant to Section 7 of the Presidential Decree No. 491 of 1974, also known as the Nutrition Act of the Philippines. The law declared July as Nutrition Month and mandated the National Nutrition Council to lead the campaign. And that is the reason why our governor enthusiastically agreed with the NNC proposed to Samar to host the regional launching of this year's Nutrition Month celebration. This year's theme is anchored to the 2024 theme, kung naalala niyo pa. Sa PPAN, sama-sama sa nutrisyong sapat para sa lahat. And of course, the sub-theme for this year, food at nutrition security, maging priority. Sapat na pagkain, karapatan natin. And this stresses the urgent need to ensure that all Filipinos have access to safe, sufficient, and nutritious food. It also reinforces the principle that access to adequate nutrition is a fundamental human right that must be prioritized in both the national and local development agenda. Strengthening food and nutrition security aligns with the goals of the PIPAN 2023 to 2028 to reduce malnutrition and hunger in the coming years. So this year's campaign aims to create greater awareness on nutrition among the public and stakeholders, particularly on food and nutrition security. And the following objectives were set. Number 1, generate participation and support from stakeholders at all levels in actions and initiatives in improving food and nutrition security for Filipino families, particularly vulnerable populations. Encouraging multi-sectoral collaboration in improving availability, affordability, accessibility, and utilization of nutritious food, and strengthening commitments in implementing the PIPAN 2023 to 2028 as the framework for action to improve food and nutrition security. We would like to highlight that healthy diet should not be viewed as a luxury, but as a basic necessity and a human right that is unconditionally accessible and available to all Filipino families. We would also like to emphasize that every individual has the right to proper nutrition regardless of their economic status, and that a healthy diet is essential for promoting well-being and preventing malnutrition. We now call for a collective effort to ensure that nutritious food is within reach for every Filipino household, reinforcing the idea that food and nutrition security is fundamental to human dignity and health. Thank you, and maupay nga aga haaton.
Manarayal Dance Group. Thank you so much for that gracious presentation. And now to deliver the message of our Catbalogan City Mayor, let us all welcome Ms. Aura Rose Vita, the Chief of Staff of the City Mayor.
Maupay kaaga, atong ngadalan. Good morning once again. On behalf of the City Government of Catbalogan, I am very much honored to deliver the nutrition message of our beloved Mayor, Honorable Dexter M. Uy. Although he cannot be with us at the moment due to a prior commitment, he wishes to join us later. However, Mayor Uy remains fully committed into promoting the health and well-being of every Catbaloganon, and more so, all of our people from Samar. This year's Nutrition Month reminds us that proper nutrition is a key to a brighter, stronger, and more resilient community. And with that, may I now read the message of our Mayor Dexter. Otro maupay nga akahatong nga tanan. Today is indeed a very meaningful day for all of us, not just for Catbaloganons, but for the entire region. As we gather to launch the 51st Nutrition Month, we come together with one heart and one purpose, to build a healthier, well-nourished future for every Filipino family. On behalf of Mayor Dexter Uy and the City of Catbalogan, I extend my warmest welcome and deepest gratitude to our distinguished guests and of course those who contributed one way and another to make this activity a successful one. To Dr. Exuperia B. Sabalbarino, our very supportive Regional Director of DOH EBCHD, our also very active and supportive Provincial Governor of Samar, Honorable Shari Antan, Dr. Catalino De Dolio Jr., the Regional Nutrition Coordinator, Mr. Romeo Delmo of Department of Agriculture Region 8, Dr. Carmela Tamayo, Schools Division Superintendent of this Catbalogan City Schools Division, Ms. Lucella Duterte from the Provincial Nutrition Office, our very own Ms. Michelle Aquino, City Nutrition Action Officer, and all of our partners from DOH, DepEd, DSWD, DAR, and the National Nutrition Council, and other national and local agencies. Damo nga salamat for walking with us in this very important journey. This year's theme, Papan, Sama-sama sa Nutrisyong Sapat para sa Lahat, calls us to action. Papan, or the Philippine Plan of Action for Nutrition, reminds us that good nutrition is not just about food. It is about giving every Filipino an equal chance to live with dignity, to learn, and of course, to grow. Behind every policy is a child who sleeps hungry. Behind every statistic is a mother making hard choices at the dinner table. That is why here in Catbalogan, we are not just talking about nutrition. We are actually acting on it. Through our local initiative, Kasiguraduhan Catbalogan, we strive to make nutritious food affordable, accessible, and available for every home. But of course, we cannot make it alone. It takes all of us, leaders, schools, health workers, parents, and our youth to make this vision a reality. Together, we can ensure that food and nutrition security is not just a privilege, but a right for all. Let's keep moving forward with a shared purpose and compassion. Para sa kabataan, para sa pamilya, para sa rehiyon 8. Damo nga salamat, padayon kita Samar nga diretso uswag Catbalogan.
Thank you so much, Ms. Aura Rose. And please extend our gratitude to the Mayor of the city, Catbalogan City Mayor, Honorable Dexter M. Uy, for the inspiring message. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will be having the message of the Governor. But before that, we have a presentation And this is the newest program of the province of Samar. And this will strengthen our nutrition program and make this more sustainable and through values formation by strengthening the families and our communities. Ladies and gentlemen, please watch the presentation. Thank you.
Ayon sa Philippine Statistics Authority, 31% ng ating kabuuang populasyon sa Samar ay binubuo ng kabataan. Sila ang puso ng kung sino tayo at kung sino ang ating magiging kinabukasan. Ngunit ayon sa pag-aaral ng Samar Youth Assessment Study ng 2025, isang katotohanan ang hindi natin maaaring ipagwalang-bahala. Ang tumataas na numero ng mga kabataang gumagamit ng ipinagbabawal na gamot, maagang pagbubuntis, mga hamon sa kalusugang pangkaisipan o mental health, at mga karasang nangyayari sa loob ng pamilya. Tandaan natin kapag mahina ang sarili, nagsisimulang masira ang pamilya. Kapag gumuho ang pamilya, kasunod ang komunidad. At kapag umina ang ating mga pamayanan, nanganganib ang ating kinabukasan. Ngunit may isa pang landas. Isang landas na nakaugat sa tama at mabuti. Kaya ipinakikilala po namin ang One Values Program, isang programa na pinangungunahan ng Provincial Government of Samar para sa ating kabataan, ating mga pamilya at sa ating komunidad. Layunin po ng programa nito na magkaroon ng iisang values na gumagabay mula sa kabataan, sa pamilya hanggang sa pang-araw-araw na buhay. Mission po natin sa programa nito ang bigyan ng kakayahan ng bawat pamilya upang isulong ang responsableng pagkamamamayan, palakasin ang pagmamalaki sa kultura at magdulot ng totoong pagbabago sa bawat isa. Ibababa ang One Values Program sa dalawang pamamaraan, sa paaralan at sa komunidad. Sa paaralan, ituturo ang One Values Program sa homeroom guidance sessions ng ating mga estudyante. Sa mga komunidad at barangay naman, ituturo ito sa family development sessions ng ating Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino Program. Nakasentro ang programa sa 7 commitments ng Global Compact on Education, isang pandaibigang pananaw na isinasabuhay ang One Values Program. Ang mga commitments na ito ay mga sumusunod: ang paglalagay ng sarili bilang sentro ng pagkatao, ang pakikinig sa tinig ng mga bata at kabataan, ang paghihikayat sa buong partisipasyon ng mga kababaihan, ang pagtataguyod ng pamilya, ang pagkakaroon ng bukas na kaisipan sa mga pinakamahihina at sa mga isinasantabi, ang pag-iisip ng bagong paraan at pag-unawa sa ekonomiya, politika at pag-unlad, at ang pangangalaga at paglinang sa ating iisang tahanan, ang kalikasan. Hindi lamang ito mga prinsipyo. Ito ang magiging gabay ng ating mga lecturers, ating mga pare, mga pastors, at maging ng ating mga values advocates sa pagpapababa ng One Values Program modules. Ang One Values Program na may 7 commitments ay mayroon ding 7 modules. Bawat modules ay may 8 sessions. Ito ay gagawin sa pamamagitan ng aktual na pagtuturo, pagninilay, meditation, espasyo sa pag-uusap o sharing, mga makabagong laro, panonood ng mga inspirational videos, at maging family days. Tatakbo ang programa sa loob ng 7 buwan hanggang 1 taon at pangungunahan ng Provincial Government of Samar sa tulong ng ating mga partners sa programa nito. Ang kinabukasan ng Samar ay nagsisimula sa kanyang mamamayan. Ito ang One Values Program na kaugat sa aksyon, ginagabayan ng paninindigan para sa Samar, para sa Samandong.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, to give us her nutrition message, let us all welcome our trailblazer in health and nutrition, the Governor of the Province of Samar, the Honorable Shari Antan.
Good morning, everyone. Pleasant day. Mapay nga aga haton nga tanan. First and foremost, I would like to thank DOH for considering the province of Samar na maging venue for our 51st Nutrition Month regional launching. So thank you so much. And I would like to acknowledge also the presence of the significant people na aniya na dinhi. Unang-una, I would like to acknowledge the Mayor of Catbalogan City, represented by Ms. Aura Rose Tan, the Chief of Staff. Thank you for coming. Dr. Catalino Dutolio Jr., Regional Nutrition Coordinator. Doc, thank you so much for being always with us and supporting all throughout the way. And of course, our very own, I can recall before that nagsari din niya amon na province and makanto na hiya region. And we are so happy that we have someone from Samar that will also represent the region. So, alams na, may dani pabor-pabor. And of course, an aton program manager for nutrition, DOH Region 8, Ma'am Felicita Borata. And we also have the Assistant Division Chief, Field Operation Division of DA Region 8, Mr. Romeo Delmo. We also have the Chief Agrarian Reform Program Officer, Sir Rick Flor. Sir, thank you so much for attending. And we also have our very own, the Catbalogan City Division and Samar Division. Nakaupod ko in Hirakaduha yesterday with our OVP, the One Values Program workshop, Ma'am Carmela Tamayo and Sir Moises Labian. We also have with us now the members of Regional Nutrition Technical Working Group and the city counterpart of Lucille, Ate Michelle for the nutrition, and of course Lucille, an amon naman lote di Saitan Province. So, first, ang question kay anong maging present ko ang One Values Program, because we are talking about nutrition, and nutrition is the responsibility of each family, especially the parents. For so long, I started in government office way back 2007, and then in Congress, and then I became Governor 2010, nag-last term ako 2019, then bumalik ako Congress for one term. I thought I will be in Congress for 9 years, hopefully, but then former Governor Mila Tan passed away 2019. So, kailangan ko bumalik as Governor. And this is my second term right now. With the experiences as Governor for the past several years, damo po ang aton programa aton gobyerno nga aton in-cascade na to community. But then, sad to say, piperala po ito na nag-succeed. Some became failure, some inugupan nga hindi suportahan ng komunidad, then naging successful. This is somehow a reflection during my oath taking last June 30. In-mention ko na yun during yesterday hanapon, ginyakan dito hanapon meeting with the One Values Program. When I went home the night after the event of June 30, my daughter, a 12-year-old, informed me, told me, dito na amon pangaturog na, nasa rin niya, you know what, Mommy, this is the first speech that your speech that I fully understand. I don't know, maybe it's because of your voice, because of how you deliver it, or maybe because of the presentation along the way when you deliver your speech. And she told me, well, I'm proud of you because you have so many achievements. You have so many projects and programs that yan na naulan niya na baruan. Nga damo ay kuno ang programa nga ako gin-cascade nga sa probinsya. So, at that time, I was not surprised because the 12 years old man lang, so maybe diri pa hin nakakaintindi. But then, na-surprise po ako pagsaring na niya. For the past several years that I attended your occasion, you're just talking like a government and a politician. So, di na ako, medyo baga na-shock ako kasi nakasering ako nga, siguro for a 12-year-old to say that, it might be iniliwat at pagkita, hanyatanan naton nga mga tao or the common constituents. Nga pag tumungtong sa government official or someone from the government, kumaputin microphone and magyakan, siguro niya pagkita ang gobyerno ito. So the typical government programs ang ikakaskate. Then, nagsaring hiya. Kinsabayan niya pagsaring niya. Since you have so many programs and projects, I have some suggestions or problems that I saw in the community that I want to share it with you. So, nag-curious ako, so meron ako, okay, ano ba ito? Kasi but I'm so sleepy now. I need to sleep. Maybe we can talk tomorrow. So, may abangan ang susunod na kabanata. Magabagay gihapon na teleserye, may bukas. The following day, she told me, by the way, the one that I did not tell you yesterday, can we talk about it today? Tonight. So nasaring ako, okay, sige, ano man ato? You know what? I have my friends. You know what? Here in the province, it's really different from Manila. Because here in the province, in Samar, money is very important. While in Manila, I did not hear from my classmates that it's so vital. So in Manila, we can watch movies since nahadlo ko nuhira na may kaupod nga iba. My classmates will rent the entire movie house nga hirala for 5,000 pesos each. But here in Samar, 5,000 pesos is very, very important. Because pwede na daw ko nito ibayad ng kuryente. That is for electricity and water bill. Nasa niya. And I have my friends, we talk and somehow nagsiring ko na sa niya, nag-break down ko na niya sa classmate. Because the mom, nahibaroan nira, that the mom, hindi buburod ito niya iya sangkay, abused ko nung father. That's what I choice, kundi mapili, it's either mastic hiya, para haniya pag-anak nga libre, kay father ang magasto, or ma-step out hiya ang balay, pero waray hiya iparayan ng hospital kung mga anak hiya. And the other classmate, same gihapon nagtangis, because an iya siring, I feel the same. But my situation is somehow different. Because an akong father, ng babae, pero before lumakat, hanira ko ng palimalay, nag-loan gamit ang ngaran hanira mama. So yan na, the mother is doing triple job to pay the loan and at the same time, para buhion ang mga bata. Then, umiwas naman ang father kay umukod nga tuhan iya uyab. So yan na, makuri ko no ora-ora ang sitwasyon. So, asiya, those are the cases that I saw. So, Mommy, as governor, ano kuno ang imo pwede mabulig with this kind of situation? Then, nasyakliwat ako kay di ako prepared kung ano na akong babato nun. Then I told her, kung ikaw, ano ba ang imo pagkita? Nga maupay nga baton hini. Kasi, no, because you have programs. You should put it in your programs. So, nasa rinlot ako, kung ikaw ang governor, ano ang imo bubuhaton? Kasi, Well, I'm not the governor. That's why I'm asking you. Then, well, sabihin ako, anak, kung duha la ito hira, napulo la ito hira, we can manage. Kaya pwede naman natin itong buligan in certain programs na may ada kita didi a probinsya. But if nga tanan iton or dadamo ito hira, our funds are also limited. Diba? So, I realized overnight, nasa nga ako, siguro nga talaga tama good ang aton gituduso that we also have to put i-strengthen naton and values transformation din niya aton. Kasi it's not always the government that will push para maging maupay ang kinabuhi han kada tagsa nga sa marnon or kada tagsa nga tao. Because 50% the government will share, but the 50% kailangan ang aton mismo mga mulupyo an siya ang makiwa. The government will be the enablers. We just ignite. Now, with that One Values program, because right now, nakita nakon, we all have the national agencies, the province and the local government unit, the mayors, who are helping together achieve na mawara good ang malnutrition problem dinhi haaton and in our Region 8. Pero ang question nakon, tama ba ang aton or i-convey ba naton nga to a community? This is a reflection for all of us in government. Na i-convey ba naton properly kung kay ano ini naton ginihimo ngadto ha komunidad. Because it might be an community and aton mga tao, they're so preoccupied with so many things nga diri ini nira nakikita ang value. Because pag kumadto ako ha ground, we did a deep dive with the nutrition problem and iba-iba ang response. May balay nga mas grabe ka malnourished ang bata, pero pag-happy pa man ang pamilya. May ada liwat o sa liwat nga malnourished ang iya anak, mas mauro pa yan niya balay, pero masurubon na hiya ora-ora. So, depende talaga ini how the family will accept the situation. Now, ang ako nung tahini, nakita na nakon, we are here, we are committed, we have the program, but ang question, diri man kita pwede nga after the 120 days nga pagpakaon naton, mapakaon na liwat kita. Diba? So we should also capacitate, we should let the families, the parents understand kung ano ang responsibility nila towards natuhan ira mga anak. With the One Values program, ang kanina na ako niya in-present, this will somehow cement nga daan aton gintatrabaho yan na. It will be part of the inclusivity for all. Kung makikita niyo kung namati ang aton mga audience nga tuhan aton 7 pillars, aatutunhan to welcome all. Nga may da inclusivity hanya tanan. But right now, based on question han akon 12-year-old nga daughter na nasa ring hiya, so haya na, ano man mami, imo trabaho, ano man imo programa nga masulod. So, bangin di ka muliwat, mapakiana mo di diya probinsya, you're gonna be asking, what will be the part of the province on top of this OVP, on top of this One Values program? The province is committed. We have 919 beneficiaries. So, karigsigon, pamilya ito nga may ada 119 nga mga malnourished. For now, ipapatawag ito daton nga tanan nga 919, and then I want them also to be part of this One Values program Because after the 120 days, bubuliwan baya naton hira nga expecting nga eksakto na ang timbang han kabataan. Pero bangin after a month, magresiko na liwat iton. So, ang probinsya, naghimo ako didihin somehow strategy on how we will do it because we cannot all the time nga magbabantay nga tuhan kag anak. And I believe as a mother of 3, I believe na ang kada taksa nga nanay nga tanan or kag anak anhingyap naton mapaupay ang aton mga anak. Waray kag anak nga diri naruruyag nga mahikaupay ang ira mga anak. Pero ang question is, are they capable? Kay bangin waray iton hira matutdui kung paano ang pagiging maupay nga kag anak. Diba? Because there are so many how you extend your love. Kay misan na haakon pagdako ako as Shariantan, haamon family, my parents, my mother and my father, and akong mama and akong papa. And akong father, and background is sa Badista. So majority din nakaon ng baboy. And akong mother, makikakaon ng hinumba. Okay? So ang kung haera ka duha, ang akong father side, unhealthy, ang di rin nakaunin baboy, di rin nakaunin masag, nga nakaunin utan, yan insakto laan lawas. Pero ha mother side, unhealthy, ang nagkikinaunhin dadamungan ang matambok. Diba? So ito pala, magkaiba na ang beliefs, magkaiba na ang interpretation of healthy. So, ikita ha gobyerno, that's why we will come up with the tan kitchens. Ini nga makadto ground, magtututdo ngadtohan mga pamilya, api ng programahan One Values, kung ano unhealthy nga ipapakaon, ngan ano ang mga putahe nga makukuha la naton ha aton backyard, nga pwede tanom, nga pwede nira ma-utilize. That's why I call on Department of Agriculture nga i-enhance pagod naton ang aton backyard gardening, which is part of the 4 Ps Handi SWD nga magtatanong kita ha aton backyard. So, kung iton mahihimo naton, then nga aadi kami ma-augment kung ano, paano ang pag-prepare at pagkaon, because even ako right, yan na, gusto ko mag-lose weight. Because I gained around 12 kilos. So, nayakan ha ako na dietitian that, ma'am, you should only eat hini kadakuon nga calories. Diri ko po ito ma-imagine kung ano ito nga iyan insisering, let's say 1,000 calories. Di po ako maaram kung ano ang itsura han 1,000 calories. So, kung ako nga gobernador and a pharmacist by profession, diri pa ako nakaka-envision kung ano ang 1,000 or 1,300 calories nga itsura nga pagkaon, how much more po ang aton mga nanay nga posible bangin waray ngani makagraduar in high school and college. Diba? So us in government, we will go to the barangays, we will teach them ano ang 1,000 calories, ano ang itsura hini, ano ang healthy nga pag-prepare ng pagkaon that you don't need to buy. You just get it from your backyard. So, those are the things nga kita ha gobyerno, those are little things that will give great impact and pag-empower nga to ground. Now, of course, we understand kay malnourished iton, may financial constraint. That's the main problem. Bottom line nito, may financial constraint. So the provincial government, mahatag po kami kan kada beneficiary naton, kada kag-anak nga may bata nga may malnourished nga bata, in 5,000 pesos. Ito nga 5,000 pesos gagamiton para han pagpreparar hin pagkaon, hin healthy nga pagkaon para han aton kabataan nga malnourished. Upon graduation, kahit signon, kung magraduar na hera, ngan mag-angat na ang timbang, ngan man-insakto na ito ng timbang, we will give another 5,000 para han pamilya nga nakapang-angat han timbang han kabataan. An waray mag-igbaw ang timbang, waray additional. Okay? Klaro ito. For the BNS, the Barangay Nutrition Scholars, since kamo ang magmo-monitor, you will be the one to monitor the beneficiaries naton kung syempre kailangan bang gihapon nila guidance. May ada ko igahatag na 2,000 pesos. The 1,000 pesos is intended hadiyo pamasahe. Kaya kung magta-tricycle, okay? Kung maghahabal-habal, ida ka mo 1,000. And 1,000 pesos is an akon stipend nga igahatag para han aton effort, han aton BNS. Okay? Now, para han aton MNOWs, masaring nagod iniyan na an aton iniyan ang aton mga bisita, networking nagod ini. So, para han aton mga MNOWs who also be part of this program para han ma-assure naton nga na-monitor well naton ang mga kabataan ngayon mas ma-encourage maigbaw pagod ang timbang ang kabataan. Ang kada MNOW, ang kada bungto na kundiin kunsigon ta usa ka bungto may kita 20 nga malnourished, mapaurusan na nga ninyo ang timbang na mag-normal na ang timbang hiton. Kada bata nga magraduar hindi nga problema, may da ka mo 1,000 pesos kada bata. So, kung usa na ka bata iyo mapa-eksakto ang timbang, kareksigon 1,000 la ang iyo makakarawat. Okay? Pero kay kung haiyo na sa sakupan ng munisipyo 20, may ada ka mo 20,000. Okay? So, kareksingon, magbuburog lingkod kita hini. Because the province cannot always go to the barangay and monitor everything. So, we need help coming from the Barangay Nutrition Scholars, from the MNOWs, and mismo, hankadat at sana family. So, I hope the networking strategy will really work. So, let's see if this will improve while we are pushing for the One Values program nga mas magiging sustainable nga paagi para hini. Okay? So, we have 5 trucks. Kay kung makikita niyo ang presentation kanina, duhala po ito. Ang Paagihan School, which is with collaboration with DepEd, and ang Paagihan 4-piece with collaboration with DSWD. But right now, yesterday's approach, nag-meeting man kami ni Ma'am Carmela nga hinis na Sir Labian, together with our technical working group, nagkamay-ada po 5 trucks. One, an aton ng DSWD collaboration through the community. Second, through the school, with the collaboration of DepEd. We have another, the 3rd truck naton, kay nagsaring liwatan akon mga staff dili nga, Governor, if inihimo ta inihang community, inihimo ta eskwelahan, dapat mismo ang aton implementers, which is ang province, dapat may daliwat kita, nag-undergo liwat kita hini, because we need to walk the talk. So, the third track will be the PLGU at the NGAs. And then the fourth will be with the help of the DILG through policy making, the barangays ng mga SKs and mga barangay officials and SKs. And then the fifth one will be through the business sector with the help of DTI. So it will be everyone's responsibility for the entire province nga aton ini-push nga One Values program. This is a values transformation. For the meantime, we will be piloting 4 areas: Catbalogan, Calbayog, and the 2 municipalities, which is the GIDA area, Matuginaw, and an island town, which is Tagapulan. So we're hoping that after a month, magkamay-ana po kita feedback and assessment on the implementation. And somehow, if I'm not saying that we can do it perfectly, pero somehow makakabulig ini para kung how we can enhance it further or mas ma-improve pa natin before going to another 4 to 5 municipalities. And it will traverse nga daan aton nutrition program, nga tuhan Protectin, because we also have the Protectin, and also supplement do ito namon nga tuhan aton nutrition program, because we found out that majority of the malnourished children ikang liwat itonhan mga kag-anak na mga teenagers. Oo. Pati ang aton maternal and child death, nagtitikang gihapon hiya nga daan aton mga young mothers. So we also have the Track Kabataan with the help of COICA and UNICEF nga nabulig gihapon na aton. Nakapaloob na iton, matraverse na kita aton HIV, which can call for action ng aton Secretary and DOH. Api na po iton. We will also cascade that program. So inclusive na po hiya nga tuhan, nakasulod na hiya aton Smart Summer Development Agenda. So those are the things that we need to somehow implement nga tuhan ground. Now, an akon lahini, we have this program already. The nutrition program is very good. It's very holistic. But I hope nga aton mga implementers diri makalimot. We will not forget that we have to strategically communicate it to the community. Okay, sometimes kita nagpakaintindi kita hiniya na, pero on ground diri hira ready, diri hira nakakaintindi pa kung ano ang value hini ngadto haira. Because kung tutusin hiniya na din waray kita nga nagurustorya, nga kita nga nagpakaintindi hini, magtirimbang nga ni kita hini nga tanan, eksakto ang aton timbang. Diba? Bagin niya ni kinahanglan papagasaon. Oo. Pero, nagpakaintindi kita, nagka-aransyahe kita. Now yan na, i-convert na daw ini kung an aton ground, ito nga 919, kung nagpakaintindi bahira, why we are doing this. So, each one of us working in government, ito nung dapat ang aton yan na when we go home, and then following day we will be implementing our programs, ito siguro ang aton permanente mahinunumduman. Nakaintindi ba ini nga aton mga tao na beneficiaries or ang target naton hini nga programa. So, we need to communicate well. So again, damo nga salamat. Thank you so much for all the help from DOH, from DA, from DAR, and from our private partners, from the NGOs who are helping us, Didiha Provincia and the entire Eastern Visayas. Thank you so much. For our barangay officials, nakikita ko dito, itong side. Also, thank you so much for attending, and we understand, the governor understand nga damo na oraw-oran yung trabaho. At the back of your mind, bagay na miminsan pa kamuyan na nga, pati ba naman ang timbang ng kabataan, iyo pa problema. Pero sirin pa, aanhi magud kita hindi nga aton position, we also need to be responsible naton aton komunidad. Nga dihan aton mga kabataan, I saw some Girl Scouts nga nag-attend from Dinhiya Katbalogan. Thank you so much for attending. I hope you will be also an ambassador for in relaying whatever an aton na istoryahan dinhi, because sometimes in a manner of just sharing an aton mga vision and an aton programa nga tuhan ground, mismo na an aton mga kabataan ngayon, an aton kag-anak maniniguro na ito. That's why an PTCA is very vital to us. The Parent Teachers Association is very vital to us. And of course, the Barangay Nutrition Scholars who are there. Nakita ko good kamo, based na akong deep dive kamarubuan. Mas may voice, hi BNS, hi BHW kaysa kan governor. You know why? Because pagkat na ako pag deep dive, before ako gumawa sa balay, ang balay nga may usang malnourished nga bata, nagsaring akon, ma'am, before ka mo lumakat, tagigan kami pantagay-tagay. Waray ako makakatingog because ang amon din kanto is parahan malnourished. Tapos mahakag kitahin pantagay-tagay. So, nag-smile ako kay baga na caught by surprise ako hadto nga hangyo an anga. But then ang BHW nagsereng diretso. Ayaw ka mo hiton pangaron suga diton kaya namon din kanhi nag-lecture na hi BHW kaya ang BNS. So mas mauro isog hi BNS kaya ni BHW kaysa kan go. So iton nakita ko gipapamatian good ang aton mga barangay health workers and barangay nutrition scholars. So I hope nga mas madunan naton an aton implementation ng aton program. Probably at first there will be some complaints, ay kita mababatian nga kinukurian hira, but along the way definitely I'm confident nga magpapasalamat hira nga nabuligan naton hira through this program. And the MNOWs, I hope nga ini na programa will not only address the 119 malnourished children. An aton challenge is maging zero and waray na good malnourished dinhi kabugos nga probinsya Samar. Not by feeding them, not by giving them assistance, but sending a message and educating them and responsibilidad han mga kag-anak towards their children. So again, mga salamat ta iyo. But before I will leave the matapusan akong message, I would like to acknowledge the presence of Mayor Dexter Uy at nakalikod ito. So syempre kailangan yun natin ang mayor when it comes to mga sugat nga mga programs. We always work hand in hand with the city and municipal mayor. So again, mga salamat yan mahupay aga natin.
Thank you so much for a truly inspiring message, Governor Sharian, and for sharing your aspirations for the people of Samar. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us hear the Nutrition Month thematic talk to be delivered to us by Dr. Catalino P. De Tolio Jr.
Thank you. Mic test. Okay, thank you, Gold. No, one of my favorite information officer. No. Anyway, my respect, no, to Attorney Rosalina U. Bascao, no, our Deputy Executive Director and the officer in charge of the National Nutrition Council. No, right now the National Nutrition Council is in limbo kay bago ang among mayor kay you know naman the political bickerings today. No, of course, our regional director and at the same time the chairperson of the Regional Nutrition Committee, Director Exoperia Sabalbarino, herein represented by Miss your own, no, Miss Beck Morata, no, of DOH. And of course, we have the Assistant Vice Chairperson or Vice Chairperson, so Director Arnella Gabe, and then we have Director Orais, no, of course, of the Department of Agriculture. My respect, Han Iroy, Han Probinsya, Governor Shari Antan, salamat han pagsanong no namon request no this is a dako na namo nga waray sleepless night good namo no ni Luzel nga ni Michelle no National Nutrition Council, of course ang amayhan syudad han Catbalogan, Mayor Dexter Buy. So, nag-sleep, probably we could ask him, aanhon pag-reduce at 12 kilos na increase. Anyway, of course, no, the provincial, City Nutrition Committee members, hello, kaway-kaway kayo dyan, no? Then, the Municipal Nutrition Action Officers here and present. Sayang ko na mga now Lucel, waray mag-attender kay may that good news si Governor Shari, no? And then our, of course, our barangay captain there and captains, no, and nakagawats. Kaway-kaway kayo dyan, mga barangay captains. Yun. Thank you very much. Members of the Regional Technical Working Group for Nutrition. Our development partners, no, thank you for the t-shirts, no, kanang mga t-shirt nga itong gisuot karon, that is actually courtesy of our developmental partners, no, from the World Vision, Plan International, Plan Pilipinas, and Save the Children. Our media arm, the media arm of the National Nutrition Council, the harmonized initiative of media and the spread of good nutrition, 8 or meat or Himsong 8, and of course our media practitioner here locally, the Eastern Visayas Association of Barangay Nutrition Scholars. Kaway-kaway naman mga BNS, pero wala ka mo bulit, kaya hindi ka mo taga Samar, no? So anyway, you can advocate your mayor and your governor in your respective provinces nga gayahon Governor Tan, no? And then of course we have with us Dr. Carmela Tamayo, of course, no, and your students and pupils, no? And of course our principal too, coming from Catalogan 1. Okay, and then I would like to make special mention, no, kang Provincial Nutrition Action Officer Lucel and her staff, and then likewise to Sinaw Michelle Aquino or the City of Catbalogan and her staff. So damo nga salamat kay in the history of, in my 11 years history in the National Nutrition Council, because I came from the Department of Health for 22 years and then I transferred to the National Nutrition Council as the regional head. So this is the first time na bongga-bonggahan good and regional nutrition launching, no? You even surpassed our regional launching last year with Mayor Lucy Torres and Congressman Richard Gomez, no? So, aadi kita ang aircon. Although naka-aircon gad kami last year, liwat nito mo in fairness, pero amo ini gidadamuing nga delegates. Kay usually, kung nag-iimo kami in Regional Nutrition Lounge, adala kami ang open air, din ang probinsya Leyte, or at Tacloban City. Pero yan na, tungod kay may venue nga dako. We're supposed to be in the Samar Convention Center, pero may daman other activity, mayor, governor. So, ani kita yan na Tandaya Hall, no? So, amo yun nga, congratulations, no, to the leadership, no, of both Governor Sherry and Mayor Dexter through the respective provincial and city nutrition action officer, no? So, ino pa man, bagay na ako makalimutan, bagay may damay ubos, no? And of course, kikitaon ko sa usama, pasensya na kay dili na ako nakita hinduro. Kung nani ba may problema ang timbang, ako ang problema ko pagkikita, no? Well, anyway, all nutrition stakeholders and the general public, no? I would like to congratulate the story behind conducting the Regional Nutrition Lounge here in the province of Samar is just to give Governor gratitude to the province of Samar. Ang una, because the provincial government together with the component municipalities dagko kayo og investment in nutrition. Okay? Wala kang pakpak. Kaya ano kita for the first time in the history of the National Nutrition Council in Region 8, ginmawas kita probinsya Leyte. And of course, the decreasing prevalence of malnutrition in the various indicator of stunting, wasting, overweight, and obesity, and micronutrient malnutrition. Kamo ang probinsya the most improved prevalence in nutrition. If in one indicator, for example, you are number 1 in stunting, now you are already in number 4. Pik-pik lagi mo, uy. No? So worthy of recognition so that our Regional Nutrition Month launching be held here. No? Of course, the province of Samar has the most number of LGU with established nutrition offices and full-time municipal nutrition action officer. No? That has been my advocacy since I started post-Yolanda as the head of the National Nutrition Council. Siring ko, nagdaga siring, Ducati, baga dili ka naman taga Leyte, taga Samar ka naman, no? Because ang taga Samar, very proactive, na-respond good ang aton mga request. No? If you will count all the way from Calbayog, then from Catbalogan going down to Basay, it's and even the island municipalities, you can find the most number of nutrition officers and full-time nutrition action officer here in Samar. Clap na naman kayo. Ang hirap na. Wala pa kayong dalawang kamay, no? Okay. Then, the province of Samar should be proud of the municipality of Paranas. The municipality of Paranas has been awarded last year as consistent regional outstanding winner in nutrition. Crown awardee. Meaning, they received Green Banner Award for 3 consecutive years. But tuloy-tuloy yan, walang break. Kaya they garnered on the 4th year the consistent regional outstanding winner for nutrition. This year, they are vying for the Crown First Maintenance Award. Last year, they received ₱500,000 as cash prize in their being a Crown awardee. So, manunlog po ta mga munisipyo, mga barangay. So we can receive also a recognition. Okay? And then, ginihimo ko at Samar as the show window governor in terms of nutrition investment and nutrition initiatives. Naa dinhi sa province of Samar ang daghang mga initiative, particularly in the implementation of the first 1,000 days, the banner program of the National Nutrition Council. Meaning, ikang pagbuburo ng bata, tugtog na mag 2 years old ang bata. Tungod kay amo ito ang window of opportunity diin damo nga serbisyo tikang pagbuburod tugtog below 2 years old nga dapat i-access kuhaon ang mga nanay nato nga nanila mga kabataan didahan mga nagkadudilain dili la health and nutrition kundi riyan iba-iba nga sektor like agriculture, no, social welfare and protection nga iba pa nga DepEd nga iba pa nga sektor, no, dili la kana nutrition and health or health and nutrition. Okay, so amo ini kaya happy fiesta ha nutrition ha aton ang tanan, no. So, ang atong tema yan na, I'll be very short, mas mataas ang akong introduction kaysa akong message kay giniyakan na ni Madam Lucel, no? So, ang aton tawag dito, ang atong tema yan na, no, is actually taken from the previous Nutrition Month, no, an overarching theme. Sama-sama sa Philippine Plan of Action for Nutrition, sa Philippine Plan of Action for Nutrition, sama-sama sa nutrisyong sapat para sa lahat. And our sub-theme, according to Madam Lucel, is food and nutrition security maging priority, sapat na pagkain karapat dapat sa atin. In a while, person, no, our division chief from the Department of Agriculture will talk to us on focus on the nutrition theme of this year regarding food security. Now, konti na lang, no? So kasi sinabi na lahat ni Lucel, no, kaya lang ang daming nagsabi, sukad pa kanina, no, kang chief of staff Ora, no? So sabi ko sa kanya, are you the representative of Mayor Dexter? Yes, no? So siling ko ay figurative, literally and figuratively, kaya nahiya, no? So she speaks well of nutrition. Anyway, ang pagkaon nga na nutrisyon, bibisayaon ko na lang. Security, amuan, nga tanan kita, mapobre o madato, may da access, no? And enough, ngan, luwas, safe, and then nutritious food para aton lawas, no? At all times. Dili pwede ngayon na may da, buwas waray naman, no? So it must be sustainable. A human right, sabihin pa ni Madam from the DepEd, it is actually a fundamental human right enshrined no less than our 1987 Philippine Constitution and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, no? And calling parahan kabubusan, waray pihit, sabihin pa ni Governor, kung waray ka mo accomplishment, waray ka mo bahin. Pero kung damo ka mo na accomplishment, damo ka mo bahin. So waray pihit mga kapitan. And of course, mga pulisiya na sustainable, nga i-implement ang atong mga kabarangayan, mga munisipyo. Our key message, focus that ang pagkaon is a human right again, no? Dili ka, it's not a pribilehiyo, kasi ang pribilehiyo, parehan aton mga bonuses, pwede ito kuhaon na aton. Pero ang pagkaon, dili pwede inikuhaon kay amo inin aton katungod. We cannot and we can never postpone hunger. Kung ano yung mga kabataan, mayakan, inay, itay, makaon ako. Dili ka mo magyayakan nga, iday, budoy, buwas na. Now, you cannot postpone hunger. Kaya, food and nutrition is a fundamental right of a child. Again, enshrined in no less than the Philippine Constitution and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. No? Let us support and implement the Philippine Plan of Action for Nutrition interventions through the agency, in mga national, regional line agency, and of course, the local government units through their Nutrition Action Plan, PNAP, CNAP, MNAP, PNAP. Okay, start healthy diet, singon pa ni Governor, early. It begin during the first 1,000 days and pagbuburod pa ni inay until nga malagas na kita, no? And then grow food gardens for self-sufficiency para magkamay-ana. You know, good nutrition or better nutrition need not be expensive. Dili pwede mahalon. Kaya aada la iton aton mga libong, which will be discussed a little later. No? And then use climate smart farming for food resilience. Amo itong ginyayakan ni RDX nga kung ini nga utan diri ito pwede iyo kay diri na try iyo tuna ayaw ka mo pagtanom. No, it should be again i-discuss ito. Then buy local and support our farmers. No, buy local ada dida. I'm inviting everybody in this hall to visit the Talipapa a little later. No, kami kung nakadi kami akat Balogan, I tell my staff, we buy it there so we can support our local farmers. The National Nutrition Council is supportive of our local farmers, particularly our agrarian reform beneficiaries organization. Okay? And then waste less. No, kanang inyong mga stock kaya, sorry Governor, Sir Mayor, you have to eat the ano yan? Suman latte para walang wastage, no? And then consume food wisely. So, ito later on. Then push for stronger support and nutrition policy. Suportahan natin mga polisiya at pagkaon nga nutrisyon. Then improve food access and distribution for all at all times. Now, waray panahon nga kinahanglan waray kita pagkaon. Aada kun pirmi ang aton mga pagkaon. Now, batunon ko ang mga mensahe for the last ni Governor, no? Yung sinasabi niya, because all of us adult need 1,000 to 1,200 kilocalories per day. So, silingan ni Governor, kaya nga ko nga pharmacist nga gobernadora, padili nga nila ibadong kung anot 1,200 kilocalories. Yan kami mandat na aram iton. So, well, as part of our advocacy para maarang kabuhan kilocalories, you visit the OST there. Makikita ninyo ang Pinggang Pinoy. From 6 months to old age. No, aada dida. Amo ito ang Pinggang Pinoy nga aada di DOST. Amo ito ang 1,200 kilocalories. No? Okay. So, usahay ng good kay nabubuot kita ang Pinggang Pinoy. Ginbabalikan dato ang Pinggang Pinoy. Kung patron, imbis mo usa lang nga plato, tutulo nga plato. Di ba? Imbis 1/4 lang isdaan, karne ko ng isda, it's either fish or meat. Pero ano tatong gibubuhat, nagkukuha pagod kita yung ibang plato para halitsyon. So dili na ito Pinggang Pinoy. Wala na sumiling ang Pinggang Pinoy nga tutulo ka pinggan itatong gagamiton. So I challenge the Department of Education not to promote Pinggang Pinoy. No, Pinggang Pinoy in its truest sense. No, 1/2 ang pinggan, utan, gulay. And 1/4 and 1/2 ang pinggan is loto or karanon or kamote, kalebre, etc. And then ang 1/4, amo ito tiyumba, siling man ni Governor. Ayaw pagbalikara. Ang ayaw dugami ang Pinggang Pinoy. Uusalaan aton pinggan. Okay. And then, ano pa ba? And I would like to katunggingon po batunon ko liwat ang yakan ni Governor, no? So, itong pag-transfer ang mga knowledge and skills dito atong mga nanay. Probably the province of Samar and the city of Catalogan are already trained in idol ko si nanay and idol ko si tatay. So, aadto dito ang mga basic messages nga mababaruan na naton mga nanay kung ginaano nato pagpreparahin mga pagkaon, complementary food para ang aton mga kabataan. Ay na kamo pagpinalitin, hotdog, no? Ada man, ano ito? Sumanlati ko ito. So, ito, very rich in carbohydrates, no? Okay, and then, Governor, thank you kaayo sa suporta sa atong mga barangay nutrition scholars and sa atong mga municipal nutrition action officer. Kay pirmi na good light inila nagbabagot-bot, no? Yan na, in-announce na good officially ni Governor Tan. What are the procedures that you can get, no? More benefits, no? With the resources coming from the provincial government, no? And then I would like to take this opportunity nga para maaram kamo, no, ang probinsya Samar, ang bukos nga Eastern Visayas, amo ang gidadamuing nga mga local government unit that has been piloted for a World Bank loan. Although nababayad kami ito kay loan, hindi na ko nabayad. Imambek-bek din nabayad kay waray kami mga anak. Kamulat nabayad dito. No, anyway, we pay our taxes anyway. No, amo ito ang ginsiri nga Philippine Multi-Sectoral Nutrition Project, mga munisipyo. Uupat lang waray din Paranas, ano pa? Almagro, Salalora, Catbaloca, and Cabayog, no? And then, waray nga kumahimuhan Talalora kay bagan, dili visible ang Talalora nga mag-implement din proyekto tungkol kay Harayo Ilanduro, no? It may defeat the price. I appreciate the courage of local chief executive of Talalora in declining the project, probably because of, resource nako-constraint ilahan result. No? So, salamat, and we are now on our second year of implementing the Philippine Multi-Sectoral Nutrition Project, which has three components. One with DOH, second is with DSWD, and the third is a combination of DSWD and the Department of Health. Although, task to oversee as an oversight member is the National Nutrition Council, the Department of Agriculture, NEDA or DepDep, and then DOST. So mga technical assistant ang among ginahatag both in DOH and DSWD in terms of running the project, in terms of the technicalities in nutrition and planning. So anyway, let me end my message with taking into consideration our campaign strategy for the Nutrition Month and beyond July. Sapat, kasi sumiling man, nutrisyon sapat para sa lahat. So sapat would mean strengthen food policies, mga pulisiya. DepEd, kung bawal dito, ginyakanan, DepEd Memorandum Circular, bawal ang Coca-Cola, bawal ang chichirya, ipatupad ito ang DepEd. No? Bawal! Kung nakamuniwa tayo LGU, ito nga mga kantin ninyo din kung aadan niyo mga sanitary inspectors, babantayan ito mawaray, nakakabaligya din ang aton mga tinda-tindahan dahil mga siksirya. Look at that. In the kadiwa sa province, dili ka makakakitahin. Mary Grace Piato, sorry. Dili ka makakakita, puro ito mga healthy and nutritious food ang ipapaligya didaan atong provincial kadiwa, no? And then amplify public awareness. A little later, we will amplify food security through our speaker. Then promote sustainable food systems. Ang ato nga giniimo nato ang aton mga farm to market road. So pasensya na kita yan na aton agianan tikang Santa Rita, Tugto, Babaranas, but ultimately matitima ito, di ba, Governor? No? So, pasensya lang kita. That's actually improving the food system or the food patch, no? Then activate partnership without conflict of interest, no? I would like to thank all the stakeholders who are here present, no, for your continued support to nutrition advocacy. And finally, SAPAT, letter T, transform food system into functional food system, like that of what we are doing with the Kadiwa, where the citizens of the province of Samar get nutritious, safe, no, fruits and vegetables and other kakanin nga aada ibabaligya nila. And together, let us make Eastern Visayas the home of the healthiest, and when we achieve home of the healthiest, then we will achieve our battle cry of nutrisyon sapat para sa lahat. Damo nga salamat nga maupay nga aga atong nasalat.
Thank you so much, Dr. Catalino P. Dotolio. Thank you so much for the reminders na bawal ang chichirya, bawal ang coke, and especially pag sinabing pinggang Pinoy, isang pinggan lang daw po.
So, nagpaalam na higop, as well as Mayor Dexter, kay madya namang importante nga kanto. Anyway, I would like to say thank you to Governor for giving us a very inspiring message, very grounded, something different, something unique, na pwede natin i-replicate, actually at the regional level, pwede share sa ibang provinces, no? Thank you. So you have that one in Samar. Congratulations, Samar. I'm here to deliver the message of the Regional Director of the Department of Health, Dr. Exuperia Sabal-Marino, at the same time, the Chairman of the Regional Nutrition Committee. She's actually attending an equally important activity in the region. At the outset, we'd like to extend our gratitude to the provincial government of Samar, headed by the provincial governor, Honorable Shimientan, in partnership with the city government of Catbalogan, headed by Mayor Dexter, for hosting the 51st regional lunch of Nutrition Month celebration. Thank you so much for accepting the challenge and preparing such a wonderful preparation for this event. Again, to each and everyone, to our colleagues in the Department of Health, to Dr. Catalino Dotolio, the Regional Nutrition Program Coordinator from the National Nutrition Council Region 8, and his staff, to the members of the Provincial Nutrition Committee, of course, represented by Ma'am Lucille, as well as the members of the City Nutrition Committee, represented by Ms. Michelle Aquino. Our colleagues from the different agencies, the DepEd, the SWD, the Department of Agriculture, and the rest of the agencies are here. And of course, to our very own barangay health workers and barangay nutrition scholars, happy 51st Nutrition Month to each and everyone. In behalf of Director Exuperia Sabal-Marino, we would like to extend our thanks, of course, to each and everyone for giving your time to attend this momentous event in celebration of the 51st Nutrition Month celebration. We are guided by the overarching theme na kanina pa sinasabi, sa PIPAN, sama-sama, nutrisyon sapat para sa lahat, with the sub-theme for this year's celebration, food and nutrition security, maging priority, sapat na pagkain, karapatan natin. Thank you so much to the national government for giving now the recognition ang agriculture sector, which is very critical to the improvement of the nutrition and health status of our children and our constituents. In our previous celebration, medyo hindi natin tingnan si food security as very critical in managing achieve in preventing malnutrition. So thank you so much to the agriculture. Na-mention na rin o nabigyan na rin pansin si food security. What does it mean? Kanina pa sinasabi, when you say food security, making adequate, safe and nutritious food available in every family and every household. This year's theme highlights again the urgent need for a collective effort to ensure that every Filipino has access to adequate, safe, and nutritious food, recognizing it as a basic human right rather than a privilege. Food and healthy diet are essential in maintaining normal functions of our physical and mental well-being, providing nourishment necessary for growth, development, and sustaining life. Without access to adequate and proper nutrition, individuals, especially young children and other vulnerable groups, will have impaired growth and development and will have the risk of developing various diseases, especially in later life. Ensuring food and nutrition security is therefore integral in upholding human dignity and promoting the well-being of each and every Filipino. This year's campaign again urges everyone to mobilize both national and local support to strengthen our collaboration among various sectors who are involved in the nutrition program and reinforce our commitment to Philippine Plan of Action for Nutrition 2023 to 2028, which is our framework for nutrition actions all over the country. This is very much aligned. This year's theme is very much aligned to our country's health reform on universal health care, which is now on the ground, making health and nutrition services available at all times. And of course, the same theme supports the 8th health priority agenda of our Secretary of Health, of which nutrition is one of the top priorities. May we be reminded that achieving all these reforms requires all sectors to get engaged, work together, and converge all our efforts, resources, to ensure that our priority groups, families, will be able to access a mix of interventions to achieve nutrition security and better health for each and everyone. Indeed, to achieve food security in every household will simply mean to adopt simple and doable practices that will improve the nutrition situation of our children and other vulnerable groups. Na-mention na kanina ni Dr. Cathy, some of the activities or some of the things that our households, our families, and our LGUs will do to improve food security and better nutrition. Let me mention it again. For everyone to promote and practice healthy diet as early in the first 1,000 days of life. Practice exclusive breastfeeding, the very simple strategy for child survival in the first 6 months of life, followed by continued breastfeeding up to 2 years with appropriate complementary feeding. Napaka-simple na practice, and yet it improves child survival, growth, and development among our children. Wala tayong investment dito. It does not need money. It just needs advocacy, information dissemination to our mothers, especially to our pregnant and lactating women. The second is, of course, addressing gaps in food security is to have or to establish our very own home and as well as the school and community garden for each and every household to have a sufficiency in food supply. And of course, support our local farmers. Sabi ni Dr. Cathy, bumibili siya dito ng mga foods sa ating homegrown, no? Diyan sa ating, may store doon na with products from our very own farmers. So let us promote the local products of our partners, of our farmers, especially indigenous food. For our stakeholders, to support the implementation of PPAN 2023-2028, and of course for the province of Samar, it's very evident that the LGUs in Samar is really promoting or supporting PPAN by investing so much for nutrition. Put more investment ginagawa na ng probinsya ng mga nasasakupang LGU, develop and implement policies that support food security this time. And of course, I guess Samar and other LGUs has also have policies on food security integrated in the local nutrition action plan. Proper nutrition is holistic. It does not mean only food, but it also talks about health of mothers, health of babies, as well as healthy environment and good governance. We commend everyone that despite the many challenges we are facing, especially the local government units and other stakeholders, despite the challenges that we are facing, we continually improve the situation of health and nutrition in our localities. Again, as the chair of the local nutrition, as the chair of the regional nutrition committee, I urge everyone to continue to keep our eye and never lose focus on our goal of ensuring optimum health and nutrition among our constituents, especially among our children. Let's sustain our efforts of lowering the number of malnourished children in our province, ensuring delivery of social and economic services to include health and nutrition service, agriculture, education, infrastructure, and livelihood. We take this opportunity to congratulate each and everyone from the province of Samar under the leadership of the Governor Tan and the 26 local chief executives. By putting nutrition on top of your priority agenda, you have sustained your efforts and gains in lowering the number of malnourished children in the province of Samar. As what Dr. Katel said, Samar and the rest of the province of Samar and the rest of the local government units are the most improved LGUs as far as improving the health and nutrition status of your constituents. Let us continue to fight this battle. Let us ensure that health and nutrition are related into another related intervention, especially in the first 1,000 days of child's life, are continuously delivered in safe and sustained manner for our children to achieve their full potential. We have great opportunities at hand. We have our new leaders who are strong, decisive, and forward-looking to make a chance for the province of Samar. All of us have critical roles to play to improve nutrition for a better tomorrow. We have the local government units who will plan, invest, and implement various nutrition interventions. We have our development partners who will complement all our efforts. The national government agencies, including the Department of Health, who will continue to provide bold guidance and directions to support the implementations of various nutrition projects. And of course, we have our media partners who will continue to help in our advocacy, and of course, to our families to actively participate in all our endeavors. And of course, also to our healthcare providers, nutrition providers, especially among our barangay health workers and barangay nutrition scholars. Let us continue our efforts in doing the most that we can in improving the health and nutrition state of our respective barangays. Together, let us all work as one, build a future healthy family and a well-nourished constituents, a family whose table is filled with adequate, safe, and healthy foods. Sama-sama tayong lahat sa isang malusog na bukas dahil sa bagong Pilipinas, bawat buhay ay mahalaga. Once again, congratulations to us and everyone. A well-deserved Nutrition Month celebration for the province of Samar. Thank you.